You say you want to master English. You say you want a better life. You want to level up. You want to open new doors. But I'm going to bet that most of you are not going to even finish this video. Now, if I were learning a language, that would be my first sign of failure. I'm not committing. Now, here's the truth. This channel is one of the most powerful ways you can level up for free, absolutely no cost involved, in just 3 months. Because here on this channel, you don't get boring lessons. You get English everyday, real content that outshines most of the paid courses out there. And how do I know that? Because for the first 5 or 7 years of my career, I taught those paid courses. And a year ago, I was teaching one of these paid courses, and I was not impressed with the content. Now, before you scroll off to another video, ask yourself, what are the top 3 problems you're struggling with? It's time to get real. And how much time can you actually commit every day, not just once a week, to improving your life every day? Do you have 10 minutes to spare? That's all I ask of you. Now, many of you out there are aspirational. Well, so am I. I want to go from taking the bus to driving a Ferrari, and so do you. But are you willing to give me 10 minutes to achieve that dream, just 10 minutes every day? Because the reality is that English opens doors. And you know what? This video, this series, this channel could be the kick that opens that door for you. So if you're serious about growth, well, then stay until the end, because this video is about people who want a better life, not people who say that they want a better life. So welcome to my channel where we have English Every Day and English Decoded. I'm NAS CELTA certified, and I've been doing this for the last 15 years. So you are in good hands. I've got a great episode for you today. It's about smoothies. And the first question that I have for you is, do you drink fruit smoothies regularly? So not once in a blue moon, but regularly. And if you are someone who drinks smoothies, I'm on my second smoothie maker, so I'm a fan of smoothies. But do you know if smoothies are actually healthy? And my third question for you, and if you say yes to this one, please smash that like button. Do you enjoy learning English through real life topics? Now, something I'd like to share with you is that when I first started taking health and working out seriously, I tried a huge berry smoothie thinking it was super healthy. I also made freshly squeezed orange juice and so on. But you know what I quickly learned? It was sweeter than dessert. I may as well have been having a creme brulee or a tiramisu or a gelato. Now, that moment taught me that healthy isn't always what it seems. And this video is going to give you new words to describe food and nutrition. So if you're ready, let's dive right in. Smoothies are a double-edged sword. They're delicious and packed with nutrients. Both are positive, but as it turns out, they can also be high in free sugars. The thing is, when fruits are blended, their natural sugars become more concentrated. Portion sizes are often up in the air, and store-bought smoothies should be taken with a grain of salt because of added sugars. Now, on the bright side, homemade smoothies are a great way to enjoy fruit, especially for someone who doesn't really love fruit like myself. And I would say that they are perfectly healthy in moderation. But when fruits are blended, so I have NutriBullet. I just got my second one because the first one, which is about 5 or 6 years old, kind of broke. Actually, the cup broke. So when fruits are blended in a blender, in a NutriBullet, in a smoothie maker, their natural sugars become free sugars. And this is similar to added sugars in sweetened foods and drinks. So you may as well be drinking a can of Coke, right? Now, this is important because most people wouldn't eat 4 oranges in one sitting. Yet, that's roughly what some large smoothies contain. Like I said, when I started my health kick, that's what I was doing. Now, what do the authorities say? Well, health authorities in the UK, such as the National Health Service, the NHS, you may have heard of this, recommend limiting fruit juice or smoothie consumption to, am I reading this right? 150 milliliters per day? 150 milliliters? That feels like an espresso cup. Well, many store-bought smoothies exceed this amount, often containing additional sugars. Even if a smoothie contains 5 types of fruits or vegetables, a small serving may still only count as one of your 5 a day. Your 5 a day are the 5 fruits and vegetables you should eat every day. And I'd really like to know in the comments, are you someone who eats 5 fruit and vegetable every day? I can't say that I do. Experts suggest making smoothies at home to control sugar levels and drinking them at meal times. Eating while drinking increases saliva production, which helps protect teeth from sugars and acids. This is another problem with smoothies. After I have a smoothie, I try to brush my teeth, even if I've already brushed my teeth before. Enjoying a smoothie can still be part of a balanced diet, but moderation and awareness are key. Now, moderation and awareness are two of my buzzwords. Awareness of everything. If you're aware, you can fix, right? And moderation. This is a phrase I grew up with. In my family, it was kind of our motto, mantra, whatever you'd like to call it. Everything in moderation. Everything in moderation. And I think that's great life advice. Knowing what goes into your smoothie, its sugar content, and how to drink it safely are essential for combining enjoyment with health. Let's dive into our vocabulary. Beneficial, it has a positive effect, right? And if you'd like, you can stop the video, pause the video, and read the examples. We've got formal and informal. Exceed means to go beyond a limit or amount. You've probably heard, do not exceed the speed limit when driving. Also, if you are roaming, so you're traveling internationally, don't exceed your data limit on your phone. And moderation is when you avoid excess, so you have balance. So I eat chocolate in moderation, not every day. I wish I could say that were true, but I don't really eat chocolate in moderation. Sometimes I just have sugar cravings and then I give in to my craving. And saliva, do you know this one? It's the fluid in the mouth that helps you digest food. And like I said, awareness is one of my buzzwords. It's a word I really like. It's your knowledge or perception of a situation. So we could say that public awareness of nutrition is improving. And I definitely have more awareness of my sugar intake now. And I'm wondering, has this video helped you become more aware of some of the downsides of smoothies? We think food smoothies are great, but perhaps, just perhaps, there are some downsides. And like I said, it is a double-edged sword, which means it has its advantages and its disadvantages. If you enjoyed this episode of English Everyday about smoothies with me, Nas, please do take a moment to like and subscribe. Also, you can click on the link lingonas.com to get free weekly emails. We put in some great information. Sometimes it's idiomatic language, sometimes it's grammar structures, but done in a fun and informative way. So thank you for joining me, and I'll see you in the next episode of English Every Day. Or if you are a more advanced learner, then English Decoded may very well be your cup of tea. I'm Nas, and it is ciao for now.